Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome to Chill and Spill, everybody. How is everybody doing? Wow. We wasn't here last week. Apologies that we was not here last week due to unforeseen circumstances. But this week was Nubian's birthday week. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yep, it's my birthday week this week. What a week it's been. It's been very, very busy. Um, I'm glad I'm here so I can entertain you guys. I'm sure every Sunday you figure to yourself, last week Sunday I had people saying, what's going on? No show? Nothing? What's going on? Apologies for the late start. But we are here with you live and direct. I hope everybody is doing good. As you can see, it's just myself and our queen, Zuz. Hi, Zuz. Good evening.
Hi guys.
How you doing?
I am fine, thank you. Thank you for having me back as usual. Yeah, it's been great. It's been a very busy week. I feel like I say this all the time, but it really is. I feel like my life is it's the busiest time in my life ever. Literally. It's just constantly busy, loads of events, so much things going on. So I'm just thankful and grateful that I'm here to, like Nubian said, to entertain y'all. And yeah, it should be a good show.
Yeah, welcome aboard, Faye. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Those that don't know about Chill and Spill, first time viewers, Chill and Spill. Well, we're chilling and we're spilling the tea. We're spilling our guts. We are talking about a lot of real life situations that a lot of people find uncomfortable talking about. We're here to talk about it with you every Sunday. How lucky are you? Good evening, Christine. Good evening. How are you doing?
Good evening, Christine.
Good evening. We've got a few shout outs. There's so many people to shout out. We're gonna try and multitask as much as I can, but there's a lot going on. I'm trying to look at all different cameras right now.
There's a lot of cameras.
Yeah, there's a lot of cameras, but yes. What are we gonna talk about tonight? What is the hot topic tonight?
Don't give
Everybody's
me joke.
waiting in anticipation. Oh my gosh, what is the topic tonight? Well, the topic tonight is about polygamy. Now, I want to know if people agree or disagree with polygamy. That is a topic tonight. Because, in my opinion, I have to look at the camera. Good. In my opinion, I do not agree with polygamy. Okay?
Polygamy.
Polygamy. Sorry. Polygamy. I don't agree with it. That means you can legally have 4 wives.
4 or less, maybe.
4 or less, but the maximum is 4. Now, what am I doing in the house with 3 extra ladies sharing the marital bed? What am I doing with that? What?
It's also the men as well. The men and the women can both do it. So
Both, it's not just-
like
Christine
Sorry.
said, hell no.
oh hell no.
Oh dear.
She said, hell no. Not me.
Like I was saying,
Yeah.
in America, I saw this lady and she had 2 men. Now I can't clarify whether they were her husbands. Maybe one might have been, maybe they both might have been. But she had two men and she was welcoming a third. And I have never seen her so happy. Okay?
She
She
was
was
really happy.
absolutely ecstatic because the third guy like was being introduced to the other two guys.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, baby, oh my gosh, you're here. I'm so happy." And I thought, well, she must be doing something right because clearly she's got three men, yeah, doing
Wow.
whatever, whenever for her. Okay, she is the one woman with the three man. Literally, like I said, I, or like Nubian said rather, I do not um agree because I don't like sharing.
Oh my God.
Okay?
Yes.
I don't like sharing.
No, we don't like sharing. I mean, I don't know. Um, we got somebody in the camera.
Oh, our tech man in the camera.
Yes.
Sorry about that, guys. Just making sure everything's all
Working,
good.
working correctly.
Yeah.
That's what we do. But yeah, I mean, it's not just men, obviously. Women, I thought that, jealousy was a serious thing, but obviously not with polygamy. Not with that. Clearly, you can't be jealous.
No, you can't.
There's no way you can be a
your
jealous
securities
person.
have to be 10-10. There's no way that you can be insecure and have another man or woman in the same relationship as you. Sharing man. Me, sharing man. No, I'm sorry.
I think you might warm to the idea, though.
Me. Me.
Oh dear, oh dear.
No. I can't warm to the idea. I'm sorry. Like I said, I don't like sharing. If it's a biscuit, then fair enough. I don't mind sharing a biscuit. Do you get what I mean? Sharing a bit of hot chocolate or whatever. But I'm not sharing my man willingly. No, that's not for me. That's not for me. But can I ask Nubian and obviously the audience, do you think it's because, like, from a woman's perspective, there's plenty women in the world?
Yep.
Yeah, there's more women than men.
So
right?
they say.
So they say. Yeah, quote unquote. So they say. So, do you feel like it's come to a point where literally we don't have a choice but to share?
Oh.
Do you get what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
Is it come to a point where we don't have a choice but to share? So you might as well do it willingly. You might as well give your partner permission and say, you know what, I know that you're gonna have another woman anyway. So you know what, let's all come together.
Well, Faye says, hell to the no. She says hell to the no. And then Christine said, I'd rather be on my own. Because the thing is, you might as well, I can't be dealing with it knowing that, Monday's my night.
Oh my God.
Oh dear.
Tuesday's the other ladies' night, and every Monday it's my night, or every Friday, whatever day it is, that's my night. And then when you see your husband just being affectionate with all the other women that you live with, I don't know if I could deal with it,
It's
to be honest.
a very long week.
Christine said, could you imagine? Exactly, could you imagine? Just lying there. You might even be able to hear them in the room.
No, sir.
No, sir. Sorry, me. No, I'll probably go run in there and start dragging out wigs. I can't do. No, I'm sorry. What's mine is mine. What's yours is yours. And that's what I strongly believe in.
Exactly.
Like I'm not at the point in my life where I don't think I would ever be at the point in my life where I would consider sharing my man. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. No.
But the thing is, you've got a lot of people that are single in the world, and they've been single for a really, really long time. And they finally meet, and men, it's not just women, but I find that because they say there's more women in the world than men, I find that there's more women single out there more than men. You wait so long for that person, that special one, to come into your life. You know, everything's going great. And then he just randomly says, "Oh, by the way,
No, sir.
I have 3 wives already, and I would like you to be the 4th."
So you're not even second best. You're not even third best, but you're fourth best. Fourth. No, 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 no. I'm sorry, I can't do this. I can't. I would literally have to say, "Well, I'm sorry. I didn't see this in my plans, and unfortunately, we're gonna have to end the relationship because I am not, repeat, not sharing." Okay.
But like Faye says, but it seems to work for some people.
And do you
That's
know what,
fine.
Faye? Thank you
Each
for
to
that
their
comment.
own.
Each to their own. I do get that. Yes, I feel like there are some people that don't mind. They don't want the pressure. Their past experiences, I said, made them feel like, you know what, I can do this. Not me. Not me.
Christine says, women who accept that must be really insecure with themselves. And that's very true as well. I mean,
Yeah.
some people may say it's insecure, and some people may just say, you know what, I'm confident and I'm happy in my own skin. If he want, he could go do what he wants because that's his business. You know, I know what I have. I'm good.
But then in turn, if that's the case, does then the woman do what she wants to do with other men, or is she loyal to that man? And vice versa. If it's the one woman and 3 different guys, and because, those guys know that they're with this one woman, they're just like, well, you know what, I can do what I want too. How does it work? Is there anyone out there can give us some clarification?
Christine said in Brighton outer order.
Oh God.
We are set.
Definitely Brighton outer order, boy.
Faye said, as soon as some people don't mind sharing, as long as they have that person in their life. And some people don't mind sharing as long as they have that person in their life. Yeah, that too. But the thing is, I saw something on TikTok last week. It was a man, he had 4 wives in the US. And the woman, the first wife, it was an interview with him and the first wife. And she said, end of the day, if you're a jealous person, you just can't do this. I'm happy in the relationship, before I haven't got no family or anything like that. We've got children now, and it's nice to be in a house with 3 extra women and they've got children as well, and we all share the responsibility of cooking, cleaning, looking after the children, teaching the children, and it's just one big happy family. So when it comes to that, some people don't have a lot of family because you have to see on both sides. Some people, are lonely, they don't have anybody, so this would be perfect for them. Being in a house full of people, you don't have to worry about who's looking after who, you don't have to worry about who's washing up what, who's cooking, because everyone's got their...
Hire some help. Hire some help. Okay? Hire a nanny. Hire some help. Get a cleaner in. You don't have to worry about these things. Get a tutor for education. There's so much different avenues, but a whole next woman. Not only is this woman helping clean your house, she's having sexual relations with your man. No.
No, sir.
No, not for me.
Good evening, Destiny. Welcome to Chill and Spill. Good evening. How are you?
Hi, Destiny.
Destiny says, but sometimes we are sharing and don't know. That too.
That too. But you know
Would you
what?
prefer not to know?
Yes. And I say it with chest. I would prefer not to know. As much as I wouldn't want to even imagine that my man is being disloyal. But I prefer to think that, yes, you're my man. And it's just me and you. Rather than me knowing that you're cheating with a whole... Nah, it's not gonna... No, it's not for me. And then, yeah, no. there's a bag of healing that needs to be done. I'm not here
Do you
for
think
it.
that they're mentally ill?
Oh my god, I didn't even think
Is
about
there a
that.
mental issue?
I don't think it's
here?
a mental issue. I think if you was to talk to some men, they would say, you know,
There's nothing wrong with it.
from the beginning of time.
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's how it was. You know, if you look at animal instincts, the animal world, the alpha male impregnates, the female
Yeah.
and other females to reproduce. You know, so it was more down to like biology and just reproducing
Yeah.
the body and carrying the seed. However, we are not lions. Okay? We're not lions. We're not tigers, we're not jaguars. We're not any kind of animal, okay? So me personally, no. No.
Yeah.
However, in some countries, it's the norm.
I mean, there's
the norm.
many countries, like 20 to 30 countries. It's legal to have 4 wives. It's legal. 20 to 30, countries, it's legal. In Zimbabwe, it's legal under customary law, but illegal under civil law. Now that's very interesting.
Yeah. Yeah, because it is just like common law, innit? Like the law of the land. You
Yeah,
know,
exactly.
like-
Common law is obviously,
Yeah.
you're not married, you're not legally married, but you're in a relationship, a committed
Exactly.
relationship.
Exactly. So, like I said, some men would think, way back in the day, it was the norm. It was the norm to have more than one wife.
Yeah.
And even in Muslim religion, it is accepted that you can have more than one wife. However, you have to get permission from the wives. And you also have to treat them equally. So it's not just...
You have to make sure as the husband or the wife that you can financially look after all of these husbands or wives.
But do you know what? Even you saying wives, it's not normal. No, it's not. The reason why I say this is because I feel like saying wives is some 2023 new thing. Like...
Even if you're not married.
Even if you're not married. It was never known for the wife to have more than one
Husband.
to my knowledge. Again, if you have some information,
Let us
message it
know.
in, let us know. But
Yeah.
to my knowledge, it was never the woman that could have more than one wife. You might get in some countries, women are in royalty or in power and they have, servants or whatever,
Yeah.
but not necessarily having more than one husband. That was never known. It was always mainly a man thing. So, yeah, I just, no. Yeah, it's not for me. I can't lie. It's really not for me.
Even for the woman to have many more than one husband, it's just like, oh, my husband's, you're out, socializing, family events, wherever you are. Oh, so how's your husband's?
You got to make
What?
sure it's plural.
Yes,
You
plural.
got to make sure the
Oh,
S is on
what?
the end.
My
Oh
husband's.
my God.
I don't know. It don't sit right with me. It just don't. As Christine said, the lady I was talking about on the TikTok, she said she's not well in her head, and it's simple as that.
Oh dear.
And Destiny says, "Don't worry, ladies, two could play that game."
Yeah.
But like we said, there is women out there that have more than one husband. It's legal some places. Faye says apparently it is more widespread in Africa more than any other continent, and it's illegal in this country, the UK. Oh, it's definitely illegal in the
Yeah.
UK.
Yeah.
When you do your stats and you do your research, UK is not on there. Okay,
No, you
it's just
can
not on there.
you can marry one person legally.
Yes,
If you have
more than one.
more than one, then it must be under
It's
common
bigamy.
law. It's bigamy.
It's bigamy.
Obviously,
You can't be
and-
marrying. You're married already, and you want to marry again without being
Yeah,
divorced. That's
no.
bigamy.
No,
Okay?
it's too much.
It's not allowed. Okay. So in over 48 million polygamy relationships in Uganda, there's over 48 million. 48 million. What?
Crazy.
Like it's just considered greed. can we say this is greed? Like, because at the end of the day, they always say, oh, men, they always want more than one woman or what have you. But at the same time, if you've got your 4 wives, are you going to be satisfied, or are you still going to be looking elsewhere for more?
Yeah.
That's the next thing.
Yeah.
You
that
think
is.
to yourself, if you're in that relationship, you might think to yourself, okay, this will eliminate cheating.
Yes. Yes, because technically you're not.
You're
You've got 3
legally,
extra wives
and it's
on top of the
legal.
one wife that you've already
Exactly, and it's legal.
Yeah.
So this eliminates cheating. I'm sure people think that in their head, like, even with the wives and their husbands, this eliminates cheating.
Mm.
But does it though?
This is what I think. Well, obviously, we're thinking from a more modern mindset, however you want to explain it. Because, like I said before, if it was back in the day, if we was in a certain type of country and we had a certain type of religion, it would be the norm to us. It would be like, yes, I want
Like
to.
Destiny said, those countries are used to that lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
They're born. You're born. It's common,
It's common.
so it's nothing. But we from the UK, when we're not used to having, husband
Yeah.
is husband, wife is wife. That's
Right,
it. That's where it stops.
monogamy. Monogamy.
Monogamy. There's no plural going on it. you know. Okay, and in South Africa, you have to have court permission to get married, and in Russia, you got this. Technically, it's illegal, but in some Muslim religions, it's acceptable in Russia. But
Yeah,
it
some
just
regions.
shows that, are we behind in the UK?
Do you think we should have it in the UK? Question to the audience.
Yeah. Do you think that this should be allowed in the UK? Because it's everywhere else. Should we allow this in the UK? Because as far as I'm concerned, there's some people that's in relationships that know that there's other people in the relationship anyway. So you might as well just...
Oh my gosh, and you got some. Yeah, like you said, there's plenty women that's like, yeah, that's not my man. I know, and yeah, I've got your man on a Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But you
Yeah,
can have him
and they're
back on
quite
a
happy with
Monday.
that.
Yeah, they're happy with that.
It's not a
They're
problem for
happy with
them.
that. But why though? Why? Is that again is that insecurity? Is that just not caring because you know that maybe you have more than one partner at a time?
Yeah,
Or is it because, I don't know, you just don't care? You just don't,
exactly. You're not bothered.
you're not bothered about anything. Do you know what I mean? Like,
And does that mean that you don't have any values?
ooh, that's a very good question.
That's what I want to know.
I mean,
Accepting this, does that mean you don't have any values?
I wouldn't say it doesn't mean that you have any values, because you can have values in other things, but you're talking about valuing yourself.
That's it.
You're talking about valuing. Well, I'm assuming that people that are in polygamous relationships do value themselves, which is why they say that they're in polygamous relationships, because they need a balance. They're not trying to do everything on their own and stuff like that. But me personally, I feel like I would be devaluing myself and doing myself a disservice, because
Yes.
I feel like I would want my husband to give me ultimate attention, to give me his all, and
Yes.
I give him my all. It doesn't just work one way; it works both ways.
That's right.
The bus runs both ways.
That's right.
So I would want to give him my all, and for him to give me
His
his
all.
all. So again, me sharing, it's just not. It's
How's it
really
gonna
not-
work?
It's really not on the cards. I'm sorry. It's really not on the cards for me. I'm not sharing my man.
Destiny says, if this is allowed in the UK, the prisons will be full.
This serious?
Oh my
Whoa!
gosh, Destiny. Oh dear. Does
Oh
that
my
mean there's
gosh.
going to be a lot of harming?
Yes, there's gonna be violence.
That's what I'm saying.
You might even see me, boy. God forbid. No, touch wood. So, but imagine, no, sir.
No, sir.
Mm-mm. I couldn't do it, boy. I could not do it. I could not do it at all. Like it's no, yeah, it's just too much for me. Like I said, I'm not on the sharing thing.
Yeah.
Um, you know, I want to create memories. So it's like me, like a sacred memory that you have between you and your husband is now between me, my husband, and his other two wives.
Yeah.
No.
No.
No. So the pictures that we have is never me, you, and the kids. It's me, you, and the kids, and the other two wives and their kids.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing that we can keep between ourselves. Do you get what I mean? And also, I don't know, Nubian, if you know or the audience knows. Like, so when you're in, a polygamous relationship, are the wives in relationships too? Are we all coming together for some big orgy, or is it just everything's kept separate?
Oh, that's another thing. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Actually, the video that I saw on TikTok, the women kissed each other too.
No.
They did.
Definitely not for me.
There was in the video, there was a clip where the wives were kissing each other on the lips happily. So
Yeah.
I'm just thinking to myself, you know what? Definitely something more goes down.
Has to be.
Yeah, because this is this is not for Nubian, okay? Each to their own. I am not knocking anybody.
Yes, we're not judging.
We're not judging. This is our own personal views.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
We're not judging anybody that wants to do that, because each to their own. We're all born to do what you'd like to do, as long as you're not harming anybody like that. But
sorry, but Destiny 5's giving me.
Destiny said, "True, I'll be the first one to go. The first one to go to prison. Yeah,
She'll be the first one to go to prison, but I'll be there next to you. We'll be cellmates, because I can't. I just can't. I can't imagine myself.
Like
doing
Faye
that.
said, imagine waiting your turn to do anything, really. Anytime you want to do anything with a husband, you have to wait.
Your week or your month and say, "Oh, sorry, this is not your week."
Yes.
Faye, it's Sharon's week. Sorry. So I'm being rejected. I'm being rejected in my own relationship for another woman. No.
Yeah.
And happily doing that. No.
Exactly.
Hell no.
Faye says, sometimes I think it's just greed, really. That's what I said earlier. Is it a greed thing? This is exactly what I was explaining earlier. Does this boil down to being greedy? Are you being greedy?
Yes.
You want this, and that. And the woman mustn't have nothing. Because to me, I don't see in the video, the man weren't talking about the wives having anybody else, He is their main source.
The irony. This is what I'm saying. The
Christy
irony.
says, I'm judging them sick. Oh, dear. Are you judging,
dear.
Christine?
Oh, dear.
Oh, dear. At the end of the day, that is your opinion. You are entitled to your opinion.
Yes.
Your opinion. If you want to judge them, that's up to you. But it's just too much as far as I'm concerned. It's just too much.
No, this is what I'm saying though, like you said. So if a man is having more than one wife, those wives can't go out on a Saturday or Friday night and go pick up Tony. So you want me to be loyal?
Yeah.
But you want to have more than one wife? No, make it make sense.
But then what about the wife that has husbands though?
The same applies.
Like, wow. You're gonna be sleeping with 2 different men for the rest of your life. Like not like that,
3.
2 to 3, up to 4 husbands you're gonna be sleeping with. When does your body get time to heal?
Or rest.
Because I would like to know that. When does your body get time to build, reboot, and start again.
Reset and
Yeah.
recharge.
What, when does that happen? Because this man's gonna want it this day, and that husband might want it more than one round.
Oh
And
my gosh, I can't even bear the thought. I can't bear the thought. No, that's too much.
that's what I'm saying to you.
Nubian is too much. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Tap out. Okay, they must have a schedule. They must have literally the calendar, 12 months of the year.
But the thing is, what I'm saying is, somebody's gonna come and say, "Listen, yeah, I want something now. What are we gonna do? I want something right now."
They must
and I
can't
don't
say
care.
that. No. They can't. They must not be allowed to say it because there is a schedule. Do you get what I mean? There has to be a schedule.
But then
for it
somebody
to
might
work.
have to rebel. That's what I'm saying. It's like having children. You know, this is the rules. You have to abide by the rules or get out. Because what else is there? If you don't abide by the rules, then it's over.
Yeah, no.
It's like having children. You got to follow the rules, follow the the rota.
So where is the freedom of expression?
Yeah, you got to follow
In
a rota.
oneself.
What?
So basically, there is never a time where there's no spontaneity in the relationship. No one is spontaneous.
No.
So you can never just say, you know what, babe, let's book a flight and let's go and
Yeah.
have the most intimacy and fun and let's get it down because it's Tony's week. No, I'm not doing it.
You know, and Destiny says maybe they need a mixture. They don't want to eat the same menu all the time.
Destiny, this ain't food. Destiny, I understand what you're saying, Destiny. I get
I
it.
know it's a metaphor.
And it's a metaphor, I understand. But you know what, honey? This ain't Asda, Morrison's, Tesco, or any of them. Okay, if you want to spice it up with me.
Yeah.
Let's us have one person have a wide menu, like Destiny says.
Yeah.
You know? Let the one person have the menu. And let's do different things. Let's keep it spicy. You know, every week we're doing something different. Sometimes it's planned, sometimes it's not planned. You know, dates and whatever. Just life and living together.
Because the thing is, what I find interesting is, I would like to know the downside of polygamy. I would like to know the downside of it, because everybody wants to sugarcoat it and make it look like, you know, it's all flowers and roses. But like Faye says, what about when fight broke out?
Oh dear.
Do you know what? On Faye's note, there is a channel called TLC, and I'm sure you can get it on Sky and Virgin and whatever. And there is this guy who is married to 3 wives. He recently got his 4th wife. He's got children with all 3 of the wives. They all live on the same land and stuff. And I saw wife 1 bawling out her life because she was not happy because, again, he's, you know, married the 4th wife. As much as she agreed for him to marry the 2nd and the 3rd, he's now marrying the 4th, and she would like maybe certain time for herself, you know, and it's not easy for her. So no, it's not all roses and petals and meadows and flowers.
No.
It's not. It really isn't. There's real issues, the same issues that you probably would have in a monogamous relationship when you don't get much time. Time is so important.
It's really important.
You know, so if you're not getting
How do you
much
balance
time,
that?
Exactly. We're not even considering work here. So my husband works. I only get to see him probably 3 months out of the year where he's living in one house because they had separate houses on the same land.
Oh.
So they've got separate. They don't all live in one house.
Oh, okay.
They've got
This is a
separate
different one.
houses on the same land. Yeah, and he goes to each houses at a certain time for a certain period of time. So, like for 3 months he's staying with Sharon, another 3 months he's staying with Kate, and another 3 months he's staying somewhere else, and so forth. You get you
Yeah.
get the gist. So again, like, time is not being spent properly with the first wife or the second wife or the third wife. None of them are getting the proper time that they would like to get with their husband.
Bearing in mind it's only 7 days in the week.
Exactly. And he had 10 plus children. So you can imagine, this one's graduating and that one's graduation, and so that's all the stuff that they had to deal with, on top of, him having the fourth wife, and they've all the sister wives, because I'm sure it's called sister wives. All the sister wives have gone with the fourth wife to choose her wedding dress.
Oh dear.
No. No.
Wow. Let's go and choose the wedding dress.
No, I'm not doing it.
You're going to be marrying the man I'm with. Wow. No. I don't know. And like Destiny says, no, Christine says, don't they consider sexual disease? Well, I feel like I'm hoping before anybody even decides to go into something like this, that everybody gets their checks
We're
before
hoping.
that, because this is absolutely ridiculous. Could you imagine having a sexual transmitted disease and everybody's sharing?
You know when your face looks like you smell something bad, and your face is just push up because you can't deal with the information.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Faye said maybe she's crying because she's going down on the Richter scale.
Yeah. Do you know what, Faye? You're actually probably right.
Yeah.
I feel like she does feel like that. She does feel like she's going down on the Richter scale because her concerns, her emotions are not taken into consideration, because as much as she's the first wife, now she's getting the last dribs and drabs of the husband that she thought was, not, I'm sure it's still the love of her life, but she thought that she would have him to herself.
Exactly.
And now she's sharing.
I feel like a lot of people might even accept this because they love the man so much they don't want to lose them.
Yeah.
They love them so much they don't want to lose them, and they'll accept any idea the man has. Whatever you say, babe, let's do it because I don't want to lose you.
Yep. And that boils down to insecurity.
Exactly.
And not just insecurity as well, probably being scared to start new. So many people are so scared.
Or to find love again.
To find love again, exactly.
They might feel like, oh my gosh, I'm not gonna find love again. This is it for me.
Yep.
This is my soulmate.
Yep.
And that's it.
And finding someone new is like, it's
daunting.
it's so daunting. It's so scary. You don't know what to do. So
I don't know.
I would take the leap.
What does Destiny say?
Destiny says, to have a husband with so many wives, somebody must be starved. So basically, in the lingo, somebody smuddy must starve sexually. Yeah? She says, how can I have a plan every time I need my husband? I must take it when I need it. Exactly.
Exactly. What happened to that?
What happened to that? What happened to...
What about a quickie?
Yeah.
Anywhere in the house.
Exactly.
And then, everyone's just about. And you just can't do that because the other wives are watching. Not unless everybody's just, like we said, orgy business.
No,
I don't know. Faye says soon she will be in the far distant memory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she will. Sad to say. I mean, sad for her, not for me. But
Yeah. And Faye
would.
also says, and how is he actually worn out and tired? Who want him then? Him not have no use to do anything. You know what I mean? He ain't got no use.
Oh, gosh.
After you burn out yourself and burn out your energy, because they always say, when the men release, it's different to when a woman releases.
Yeah.
When the man releases, they're they're very tired, weak, and whatever. Just want to relax. So when is my time then?
Exactly. Is it never? No, 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 no.
Because by the time you get to maybe the fourth wife, it doesn't even go in order. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, or is it 4, 3, 2, 1? Like, what order is it?
Or is it 2, 4, 1?
Yeah. What
Three.
what order does it go? Or do they mix it up every week? Like,
Who knows?
not me.
Remember, you can call in. Let us know.
07903 129 265. That's 0790. No, 07.
Oh dear.
07903 129 265. Oh dear. It's all
Oh
going on.
dear.
It's all going on. Hello.
Oh my gosh, Destiny, I'm not going to lie. You've been giving me jokes all night.
Yeah.
Destiny says, and Quickie is the best one.
Why? Why?
You, you don't know. You know why? Because it's the adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
adrenaline rush, especially if you're doing it in a place where you're not
We're not
supposed,
supposed to do it.
be doing it.
Even though there's no good place or bad place.
No, there's no
They-
good place or
But
bad place.
we just know that,
There's
some people
someone
just like
lurking in the
yeah.
corner.
So we might get caught.
So we might get caught, or there's people around. We might get caught. Shh, and just take a little, you know.
Where's that gonna happen?
Exactly. Can that happen in a polygamous relationship? Please, someone tell me. I don't believe so, but
By the looks of
clearly-
things, people on the chat they disagree.
yeah, they do.
No one's on it.
No one's on
Okay.
it. No,
No, thank you.
it's-
And maybe it's because we were born in the UK. I feel like that's got a lot to do with it because we're not
Yes.
used to it.
yes.
We're not used to it.
Can
You
I
know.
ask though, like, do you feel like, Nubian, there will be ever a point in time where you'd have to consider that?
Oh dear.
You don't think about life.
You know, you know when someone sighs, the huff alone, boy. whew.
Oh my goodness. If I have to consider that, just like Christine said, I think I'll have to be on my own.
This serious.
Oh my gosh.
Seriously, I'll have to consider being on my own and accepting that I'm on my own for the rest of my day. Because I don't know. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
If I would be able to get my head around sharing the man, and not only that, rejection. Because I feel like at some point in those relationships, you have to be able to accept rejection from
Yeah.
the man.
Yeah.
You know, when you're trying to be affectionate to them, and because it may not be your week, they're not trying to give you no affection back.
Or what if it's because the second wife or the third wife is right there? And do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what Nubian said, affection. So I'm wife number 1 and I want affection from my husband.
Yeah,
But
watch
because
a
wife
film
number 2
And just chill
is
and
there,
get some affection. Yeah.
because wife number 2 is there or wife number 3 is there, I can't get that. Or if I do that, then wife number 3 might say, oh, so she gets affection in public.
Yeah.
And do you get what I mean?
Exactly.
Is there any jealousy between the sister wives? You know,
Exactly.
it's a bit. It's
They
a bit
try and
deep,
say
you
that
know?
there's not, but I'm sure that there is. I think they're absolute bloody liars. Sorry.
They're lawyers.
They're lawyers.
They're lawyers.
Yeah, they're like. I feel like there has to be some form of jealousy there somewhere. Somebody. Because remember, women, we have cycle. We have a cycle, a monthly cycle. Okay, so when everybody is going through their menstrual cycle, what vibe is that in the house? Even these things you got to think about.
And another thing, sorry, I just thought of this, but for all the women out there, you will know that sometimes our menstrual cycles are in sync.
Yes.
Yeah?
You
know when you're around
if you're
certain,
around the people all the
certain
time,
women, all the time, next thing you know, you're all on your cycle at the same time. Then what?
because some people don't like primrose.
Oh dear.
Some people don't like taking primrose.
Oh dear.
Sir. So then what?
Oh my gosh, the original primrose. For y'all that don't know about it, it's a natural oil to help with the emotions
And
of
your
cycle
hormones.
and your hormones.
Oh
yeah.
yes, help balance you out.
Balance.
Yes, balance.
Balance?
Yeah, it's all about balance. Some people don't know about primrose, and they're just on fire.
Yeah,
So you got one person that's taking the primrose, one person that's not taking the primrose.
yeah, yeah.
What?
And the
What's
one
that?
that's not taking the primrose is zero tolerance.
Zero.
Zero tolerance. Just everything is just a snapback. Whoop,
Yeah.
just like the hat, snapback. Real
You know
quick.
what I mean? And Faye says, I'm sure it can happen, but I'm not on it. We live in the West.
Why?
We
You know,
live in
that
the
is
Wild Wild
funny.
West.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah?
I'm sorry.
Mm-mm.
It's not something that we need to necessarily consider.
It's very funny though because the UK like to follow everything. You know, they're a little bit of a follower. Anything that, well, I feel like they more follow the US.
Yeah.
You know, and obviously in the US, there's only certain states that you can do it because you can actually go to prison for this.
Yeah.
You can go to prison for this. It's not like in the US and the UK, you can go to prison if you want more than one wife or more than one husband.
Yeah.
And a good 15 years, you know. It's not even just, oh, yeah, a year. A good 15 years in prison because of greed.
Is it worth it?
Is
Is it
it
really
worth it?
worth it? Is it worth it over some extra coochie?
Extra cooch.
Like, or an extra man?
Yeah. An extra man, I don't know, man. Because the thing is, women are doing it now anyway. Women, there's a lot of women out there that just can't have one man.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
It's
Yes.
impossible,
Yes,
for
that's
them.
very true.
you know. And all they got to do is just get married and then they're polygamist. Just like that.
But do those men know about each other? That's the thing. Because when you're in a polygamous relationship, everyone knows about each other.
Yes.
If you don't know about each other, you just plain old cheating.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? Like, you're just plain old cheating. It's not the same thing. Like, everyone has to know about everyone. And do you get what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And can you truly be yourself? If you are in a polygamous relationship, you know, like sometimes you morph. People say that you tend to morph into
Your partner.
your partner when you're in a relationship. Like you still got your own independence or whatever, but you know you take
Your
on
own
certain
individuality.
things. Yeah, exactly, and you take on certain things and vice versa. So if you're in a polygamous relationship, can you truly be yourself, or are you just showing different versions of yourself to that person? Do you get what I mean?
That too. That's true. That's very, very, very true.
Make it
You
make
know,
sense.
that means you're acting.
Yes, you're not telling the
You're
truth.
pretending to be somebody that you're not, just so that the man will love you and favor you as well, because there might be favoritism as well.
Exactly.
There must be
Then what?
favoritism in there, you know.
This is why I'm saying that there has to be some sort of plan. This has to be some sort of guidance. And if you're planning and if you're planning too much in a relationship, are you really enjoying yourself in a relationship? Do you know
No.
relationships come with responsibility? So how much
Exactly.
responsibility do you want?
Exactly.
I thought men would have run a mile. Do you get what I mean? Like, you know when they say, "Oh, your wife's nagging" or whatever. What, 4 wives nagging?
Exactly.
Do you like that?
4 wives nagging. The man moans about the one woman, you know. All you do is nag. All you do is, and you're gonna have 4 of them doing that.
It's a bit deep.
Or you might have 3 and 1 that don't nag, and then he might be drawn to the one that don't nag more than the rest.
And then you're
Problem.
the one that's sexually deprived.
Problem.
Yeah? No one wants to be sexually
And
deprived.
I don't know any man as well, when it comes to the woman having a husband, I don't know any man that will accept this.
No.
Maybe it's because I live in the UK. I don't know any man that will be like, okay, yes,
Hell no. They
I
wanna
don't
share.
mind having you with this person, that person. You know, because Is there gonna be an orgy thing with the husbands as well?
Hell no. I feel like I can answer that with confidence and with chest.
Some men might like that.
No, 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 no.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, because the thing is, you have to be open. You have to think to yourself, what mindset are you in order for you to want to have more than one husband, and then for the men to want to get involved sexually all in the same room? Like, what happens here? Like, what?
But that's
What's
the
the
thing.
dynamics?
This is why I was asking. Is it a fact that when you're intimate with your husband or your wife in a polygamous relationship, is it separate? It must be. It has to be. Like I said, remember the American guy, he had separate houses.
Yeah.
So he was going to give and his wives the D.
Yeah.
Separately in separate houses.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So
I don't know. But guys, I'm telling you, it is a very, very sticky one. It's a sticky one. I don't know who will agree with this.
yeah.
I really don't know who will agree with this one right here. This is a sticky one.
And we forgot to mention Nick Cannon.
Oh, yes.
Nick Cannon, okay, who I feel like is having a child every minute. You know that show, Born Every Minute? Literally, I feel like that's like Nick Cannon right now.
He's got
And
12 children,
He's
hasn't
got 12 children with many different women. And the women, especially one specific woman, because she's on Selling Sunset, but she is happy in her relationship.
Yeah.
She doesn't want no one to question
he? Yep.
why she's in the relationship that she's in. She's happy to be where she's at. Her child gets taken care of. And she's good.
Yeah.
Because literally, I feel like every 10 minutes, he's having another baby.
Yeah.
It's too much.
But people are saying because he's ill and what have you, he's got an illness. I don't know what if he's trying to leave legacy or what, but you don't have to have 12 children to leave legacy.
Yeah, and that's another thing though. As much as, you might be reproducing so much and having all these children, time. It goes back to time. Can you honestly say that your time is equally shared with all these children? No, it's not equally shared.
Exactly.
It's not equally shared, and it can seem unfair. Maybe, Rocco, I mean, that's not one of his children, but I'm just saying, any kind of name that, he or she might be upset that they only get to see their dad every so often.
Yeah.
Where, and other children that they go to school with see their dads every day. And
Yeah.
do you know what I mean? These are the types of real life issues that can come from polygamous relationships.
Yes.
So it's not literally, you can have issues without having a polygamous relationship, but talking about polygamy, yes, these are the real life issues that you can have.
Exactly. Destiny says, what about men who knows that women have their men and still want to sleep with her?
Ooh. Destiny's on fire tonight. Destiny. Destiny. No,
Yeah.
it's true.
Yeah.
It's true. I didn't even deep that. I didn't really actually take that into consideration.
Yeah.
What about
business.
men who knows that women have their man and still want to sleep with with her? Yeah, there's many people out there like that, and they don't care.
That is a bit, I feel like sometimes
Is it lust?
if the man feels like you've got a man already, there's not much pressure on his side, is it? He doesn't have to do much.
Oh my gosh, that's so true. That is so true.
He doesn't have to do much.
That's so
You've got
true.
your man already. You've got everything you need. Your man provides for you. All I'm giving you is a little bit on the side. That's it.
You're serious. Too much.
This is very serious. Obviously, the chat too much button turned on. But it was meant to be this serious.
Well, it is a chat show.
Seriously, no, I
joking.
think it's a bit serious that actually.
Yeah, yeah. Because the thing is, some men like that. There's no pressure on them. I don't have to take you out. I don't have to do anything because your man's doing all of that. I'm just a little piece on on the side. That's it.
So it's just about sex then. It's just a sexual thing. You're
Yeah.
sexualizing the woman or you're sexualizing the man, and that's it. They're not bringing anything more to the table. That's a bit deep.
Yes, some men are happy with that. Because how much times have you been spoken to, when we go out or whatever, and the men want to talk to you,
Oh my
and
gosh.
you say, I have a man.
And they don't care. Okay?
They don't business.
They don't care. They come with the sly ones. You know the sly little elbow? The side. Do you know how much time that's happened to me?
Yeah.
And my partner at the time, I'm like, oh my gosh, babes, this one. To the point where I just stopped telling my man anything because it'll be too much.
Yeah.
To tell them every time, it's just like, no, I can handle myself.
Yeah.
I'm a big
But it just
woman.
goes to show that they don't business. You tell them that it's like their eyes light up more.
Yeah.
It's more of a challenge.
Then they ask you, are you happy though? Yes. That's why I told you I got a man.
Yeah.
I am happy. I'm happy in my relationship.
Oh,
with where
okay.
I am.
I just want a friend then.
I don't need no more friends. No new friends. No new friends.
That's
No,
what
no,
comes
no.
after. That's what comes after all the time without fail.
No, yeah, that's ridiculous.
Let's just be friends. Let's just be friends. We can just talk. If it doesn't matter if you got your man. We're just friends. I'm not harming your relationship. We're just friends. Because that's the vibe that they give you. They're talking to you. They're trying to convince you that it's okay to give the number.
Yeah.
Because I just want to be a friend.
They're trying to suck you in, man.
No.
Don't fall for it. Run.
Especially if you're loyal, that is. Faye says, there is definitely favoritism as the man keeps marrying younger women. Then after a while, he might not want to sleep with his older wife anymore. Oh my gosh.
Oh dear.
It's a sad situation. What do you do in that situation?
I remember a man, in the US. I think it was years ago.
That's the man I'm talking about.
No. That was, he had multiple. He went past 4.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. He
Oh.
went past 4 and he had loads of wives. It's definitely illegal. He's definitely in prison now. He's still in prison, I'm sure.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He had loads. I'm sure he had like 10 wives
Oh, wow.
and loads of children.
Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. So it's definitely something that's out there. And a lot of his wives were younger. Like you said, Faye, it went down in age. The older wife was the oldest one, and then it just went lower and lower and lower and lower in age.
And then the older wife gets left on the shelf
Yeah,
with the biscuits.
with the biscuits. Rich tea.
Rich tea? If you are getting left on the shelf with rich tea biscuits, oh, wow. I feel sorry for
Destiny
you.
said it's vice versa. Women does the same. Yeah, women do the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're not just blaming. This is not attack the man. Definitely
This is
not.
both men and women.
We are
Trust
speaking
me.
on both men and women.
But
you
I
know.
feel like both men and women get insecure. Obviously, if their partner keeps going for someone that's younger, then they're going to look at the younger person and want to try and be like that person and because they're trying to get the attention of the man or the woman.
Yeah, they
They're
can see
trying
that
to
they're
get that
losing
time.
them.
They're trying to get that affection, and they don't. And it's always going to boil down to time and affection and love, and you're not getting enough of something. That's why does it make sense if you're being in, or is there any real difference if you're in a polygamous relationship or in a monogamous relationship? If your person is busy all the time and you're not getting much time anyway, is there any difference?
Exactly.
Is there any difference? It's the difference that, okay, I'm in a polygamous relationship, so I might as well chill with my sister wife, me my sister wife might as well chill, have a glass of wine and have a chin wag because our man's out working and whatnot. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy.
Absolutely crazy.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know, but I feel like the conclusion of the show is it's definitely leaning to Disagree.
It's definitely. Do you know what? It's definitely leaning to disagree, but there's a rise
Oh,
in
there's a rise.
numbers recently.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
if you see on social media, so many people are just like, yeah, these are my girlfriends, these are my boyfriends. Everyone's like, and again, this is something that's literally been here from, day one, kingdom come or whatever you want to say. So,
But like you said in the beginning, so I feel like, like you said, they always say that there's more women more than men.
right,
So it's just, is it something where we just have to accept that there's a male shortage,
yeah.
and you better take it or leave it, love.
Oh my
Otherwise, you will
God.
be left lonely for the rest of your day.
Oh
Is
my
that
gosh.
negativity for the mental? Because I think it is.
Yes, absolutely. Manifest your man, ladies.
You have
and
to manifest and
and
be
men,
positive.
manifest your women. Okay,
Exactly.
manifest who you want to be with.
That's right.
And the type of person that you want them to be, and manifest, 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 and that's it. Like
If you're into polygamy, that's fine.
that's absolutely fine. If you are, call in.
Call in.
Leave
You
us
know.
a message. Let us know what it's actually like.
Exactly.
Your experience.
On your experience, yes, your point of
Yeah,
view.
Your point of
We
view
might be
matters.
totally wrong and just seeing it different because we're born in the UK. We don't know anything different, but monogamy.
Yeah.
We don't know anything else.
Yeah. Yeah.
So let us know. But you might have to let us know via text now because we are rounding up the show. Yeah, we are
Wow.
rounding up the show. We're rounding up the show. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in to the show this week. And every week, all our loyal viewers, we thank you so much for taking part every single week. Without you, there's no us. So, and thank you for those that share the videos. Would like people to subscribe and follow the channels on our YouTube channel, Facebook fan page, Mixcloud. Feel free to do so. It is free as well. It's free.
Yes.
You don't have to pay. The only thing you have to pay for is the Mixcloud subscription, which is not, it's not that much. Come on, guys.
Couple of quids.
Couple of quid.
Couple of quids.
in the UK, it's a couple of pounds.
Yeah. UK slang or cockney,
Yeah.
as we would say. Yeah.
But yes, I hope we all have a good rest of the evening and the rest of the week. Until next week, we have to big up Benson as well, Big up Benson.
Big up Benson.
And big up G-Star.
Big up G-Star.
You
Boop,
know.
boop. Hee-hoo.
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 Thank you, Christine. Thank you so much for the compliments. But yep, we have to big up each and every one of you, each and every time. God bless. If you can't be good, be careful. Love from your one and only Nubian. Zuz.
And see you guys. I might be here next week. I might not, but you have to tune in to know. Take care, guys. Thanks for having me on the show, Nubian.
All right, no problem. Anytime. We got chairs here, All right, guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye.